welcome in and/or welcome back to my channel, Home with Christy T. I'm Christy T, interior designer, content creator, and lover of all things home decor and DIY. Today, I'm excited to be sharing with you some holiday DIY decor that you can be doing for yourself and or as gifts to give for this holiday season. So let's get started. Project number one is going to be a DIY snow globe, and what you're going to need is this snow globe, which I picked up from Michael's, as well as any accessories that you like to include inside. I picked up these Barbie toys from the Dollar Tree, as well as these cute little white bottleneck trees and some fake snow, of course, to go inside my snow globe. Now, when it comes to supplies for this project, we are keeping it simple with just a glue gun and lots of glue sticks, obviously. And honestly, this is a great way to get your kids involved this holiday season when it comes to making presents for their teachers or for their friends or for even family members. They can make custom snow globes according to their desired toys. I did pick up my Barbie accessories from Dollar Tree, which I'll insert a clip here. They had plenty of accessories and lots of things that you can easily fit into here that were the perfect size to go inside of a snow globe. So if you're looking for a way to get creative this holiday season, I just suggest that you stay tuned for this entire video, as all of the DIYs that we're doing are a great way to get your kids involved in your gift giving and your holiday decorating this Christmas season. Since the rubber disc that we're working on to insert into the globe is fairly small, I highly suggest that you're going to go ahead and take out everything that you plan to use on the disc, so that way you kind of get a gauge for the sizing and the placement for the items that you're going to use. I did in fact want to incorporate my little Barbie as well as her Barbie shelf, so I cut the shelf in half, and then you're going to go ahead and hot glue your pieces to the rubber plug. And you can create this however, once again, your heart desires, however your kids desire. And once that is done, it is simple. Just insert your snow, and this is the reveal. Like I said, I did have a surprise to show you guys, and it is that I got a new kitty. This is Coco. We adopted her about 2 or 3 weeks ago at this point, and she's the cutest little black kitty. She's got some little white spots on her as well, and yeah, I'm just super excited. She's gonna be making debuts in all of my videos, obviously, because she's Kitty and she's such a sweet girl, such a cuddly girl. She loves the cuddles. She loves to have her head rubbed, and I'm super excited about her. Back to these DIYs. Project number 2 started off with a quick trip to Michael's for these DIY plastic ornaments. The first project that I want to show you with these DIY ornaments is a super easy, interchangeable DIY that you and your children can do together. First things first, you will need a pack of balloons as well as the ornaments themselves. Now you can pick these up from the Dollar Tree or Party City or any other place like Amazon. And what you're going to do is take your bulb and you're going to remove the original stopper that is in it. Save that for later because we're going to be putting that back in. If you wanted to, you can also spray paint those. The thing that I really love about this project is that it is interchangeable and fully customizable, and you can reuse these bulbs each year, changing out the color according to your decor. Now, you don't want to skip this next step, which is you want to cut off this little thick ring that's right at the top of the balloon. This will cause it to be really hard to basically get it onto this bulb. It will make it the most impossible thing you've ever done, but you're going to go ahead and cut that off, and now it's going to be a lot easier to slide onto your bulb. Once you have your balloon on your bulb, you want to make sure you get all the air bubbles out, and then you can choose to trim off this little bit of extra. It'll just make it a lot easier to tuck in the little bit of remnants on the top into the hole, and then also be able to get the stopper in. The perfect thing about this project is that it's no mess, and you can in fact go ahead and paint on top of it if you so desire. And this is how mine turned out after I did a little bit of a pattern design on top. So obviously for this one I painted it white, and I simply just taped off a nice clean line. Let's pause for the aesthetic. Now this next variation of a hand painted bulb is one that you can also do with your kids. It is mess free. Honestly, it's just easy. It's fun, it's easy, and they can get really creative with how they design their bulbs for themselves. Now with this, you're just going to use the Crayola blunt tip washable markers. I got them in this medium size because I just think that's the perfect size for drawing. The bigger ones are always a little bit too big for what I'm trying to do. So these are the perfect size. And then what you're going to do is go ahead and pre-paint the bulbs with a base acrylic paint. I chose to do this one in a nice pretty bright pink to go with my aesthetic for my pink Christmas. And you can just go ahead and give them the reins, and they can just draw to their heart's content on these bulbs. I did in fact draw inspiration from a couple different artists that I found on Pinterest and on Instagram as well, which you'll see popping up here, and I will try to leave them linked down below if you'd like to purchase from them as well, because I think their bulbs are absolutely beautiful. And if I definitely needed more and I wasn't such a DIY fanatic, I would have definitely purchased these. So highly recommend them. Check it down below. And yeah. Now this fourth and final project was one that was all the rage last year, and honestly I was just so in love that I had to do it this year. So you're just going to need 7 paper bags of choice, a glue gun, scissors, and a pencil. I highly recommend very sharp scissors, but to each its own preference. What you're going to do, which unfortunately I have out of frame because my actual camera had died, but I was using my phone at this point. But what you can't see is that I am creating a T-shaped design so that the line of glue goes straight up the middle on each bag, so that when I do make the cut, that is not cutting actually through the glue seam, which is actually what's going to hold them together. Using your pencil, you're just going to go ahead and trace whatever design you decide to use. I'm going for a floral look for this one, so I want to do kind of like oval shapes for the petals or for the star to have points. So go ahead and trace whatever design you want, and then we are going to go ahead and cut it. So finally, once everything is nice and opened up, you want to go ahead and create a T shape again on that last bag so that it can attach to the other side of your star. When that's all done and it's all attached, you should have something that looks like this. Guys, so that is going to be it for today's video. I do hope that you enjoyed coming along with me to make these holiday DIY decor. If you decide to make any of these pieces, don't forget to share them with me over on Instagram at Home of Christy T. I would love to see how yours turned out, and if you sell anything like this, please let me know. I am looking to support several small businesses this holiday season when it comes to my gifts. So like I said, comment down below or share with me over on Instagram. Also, I hope that you guys will stay tuned for next week, as I will possibly, probably, definitely be sharing a home tour for the holiday seasons. I did a lot of cool things in my house for the Christmas season and just things to really spruce up my home. So stay tuned for that and so much more to come. I'm super excited as always to bring you guys along for this journey. So I will see you guys next week. Bye.